We are now introducing the Piezo time crystal, the scalar organite pendant that expands your vision and your influence into the past and future. Let's learn more about how it works.
Time crystals. Yes, they are a real thing. The first macroscopic one was captured on film for the first time earlier this year. The name alone conjures up sci-fi notions. In the cartoon Rick and Morty, the substance is capable of interacting with the flow of time.
You guys, this is crazy. Scientists have created a whole new kind of matter. Yeah, time crystals are here.
Our time crystals, we know they're real, we know they exist, we've actually created them, but what it all means, we're not sure yet.
On Earth are time crystals. The idea was first proposed in 2012 by Nobel laureate Frank Wilczek of MIT. He suggested a type of matter that exhibits a sort of fundamental oscillation over time. So some property of the material goes through a repeating cycle.
We do live in a four-dimensional space-time reality. If crystals can form across the three spatial dimensions, what's to stop them from forming across the time dimension?
These time crystals have properties we have never before seen in other matter.
Time crystals repeat some internal state with constant separations in time.
They are the first non-equilibrium matter ever created.
This seems awfully similar to a perpetual motion machine, something science is pretty sure can't exist here on Earth. It also breaks physical notions of time symmetry and threatens the notion of conservation of energy.
And, unlike in relativity, quantum mechanics treats space and time very differently to each other. Now that we've seen matter settle into discrete lattices in time, just like in regular crystals, perhaps it's a first step in a quantum union of space-time.
But maybe this is a start of the quantum revolution, harnessing the amazing and spooky effects of the quantum world for use in our day-to-day existence. Things like quantum computing, free energy, and yes, even time travel.
Researchers have also remarked that their creation of time crystals is evidence that time symmetry can be broken and that non-equilibrium matter can exist.
So these time crystals, which have broken the fisthold that time, past, present, future, has had, offer us a place that might be able to allow us to affect retrocausality better.
There may be forces at play which we could harness for energy use. This may be the way we tap into the vacuum energy which exists all around us, allowing us to get more energy out of the system than we put in.
The piezoelectric effect is very interesting because it can tell us that if we apply pressure to certain crystals, we can generate an electric current. Also, if there's a current that's applied, it can generate the pressure. So thereby, we have the piezoelectric effect. This is part of the principle of the quartz clock. Now, by utilizing this with time crystals, could we not generate a time crystal that would be able to, through time, affect things and allow for the development of retrocausality? When we look at the history of Organite, Wilhelm Reich discovered a type of energy. He called it orgon. Chi, prana, other names have also applied. And he found that he could make a substance that could take positive energy and convert it into negative energy. It did work, and he came up with many different types of organite. But now, to make a superior quality organite, we need to put neg entropy into our loop to make sure that there's a biological life force built in, a life force built into our system. So now we're going to be able to make a super organite. We're going to add a prayer wheel. We're going to add neg entropy field, time crystals, all to intensify the scalar effect. Now, what about the scalar effect? By using a time crystal, piezoelectric crystal, we can make a free energy source of energy that will go into a scalar wave, into a sustained scalar wave outside of time. Because when we take one type of energy and combine it with an equal but opposite energy, these two energy forces combine and they neutralize each other, and this will produce the scalar wave. Now, when we do this, that energy is dissipated that energy is gone from this set of dimensions, but it's penetrating into time and other dimensions. A sustained scalar wave will be able to produce a little portal, a puncture in that time-space, which will then allow the ability of the person to go beyond. Here's one of our large-scale units that helped us to understand this, and creating a type of portal. Right now, it's not a portal you can jump through. It's a portal you can send messages through. And we now created this scalar event, the scalar organite pendant. Because as you are swimming through the ocean of life, swimming and realizing that time, past and future and present, are all part of one. Time is like an ocean. And then we have the ability to communicate past, into the future. Because you see, premonitions of the future are real. We can see it, but now we can increase our vision into the future with our little pendant, to be able to increase our vision through time and be able to also affect the past. Retrocausality, being able to affect the past. So now, by expanding our set of time with this crystal, this pendant, this time crystal unit, we're going to be able to increase the ability to expand our vision and influence into the past and future, increasing the premonitions, increasing our retrocausality, to be able to make our lives better and to improve our world.